My father-in-law came to my house in the middle of the night to pick us up, and we loaded his pickup truck with our suitcases. And we filled his truck up so he could transport us all the way to the Philadelphia airport. See, the flights were much cheaper than Newark. With all the luggage that we had, all the suitcases were pretty much overweight. But the sister at the counter looked us out. So we really didn't have to pay for each suitcase in the overweight price. And we finally got on the plane. It was so liberating. We were so close to the finish line. All the sacrifices, hard work, preparation that we made. We were so close to that finish line. And it's sad that we had to leave our dog Nola behind. And it really hit home when we saw somebody else had a dog on the plane. But it was much smaller than Nola. The heat was serious as soon as we got off the plane in Cancun. And we gathered all our luggage. It was much easier because they had carts. We had so much luggage that we knew it wasn't going to fit in the rented car. So we had to get a taxi, and I had to drive the rental. And we followed each other from Cancun to our new home base in Playa del Carmen.
Brand new everything. Brand new life. Go swimming, go in the ocean.
And the joint was unreal as we pulled up to the crib. Almost felt like the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air when Will pulled up with all that luggage and a whole new lifestyle, different than where he came from. And we came up in the house, and the kids immediately ran to their new bedrooms. And as the kids ran to the bedrooms, me and my wife just looked in amazement, because we had finally did it. 6 months of preparation. We really moved from the United States to Mexico. And we really owned a house. International living. And so I walked around the house and did a full inspection. Checked out the water pressure in the toilets, the water pressure at the sink. I inspected the hot water tank that we knew that we was going to have to buy a new one. Also the air conditioners in all the bedrooms. In conclusion, I found out that Milan's air conditioner wasn't working right away. And we walked outside and watched our house. Coming from where we came from, it was just mind-blowing. Amazing.
Hello, yeah, Mexico. We're gonna move our box into tow.
That's the next couple of days past storm.
And then that's only me and Max.
What?
I mean, we took it all in.
Max and Daddy or Natural.
We unpacked our bags.
What?
So
And we had enough room in the house to store everything away that we bought on the plane.
And Mimi and Natural were of Max and Daddy.
A few days later, we had to go to the port where the shipping containers held all our stuff that was shipped over by boat.
Nah, we out here in Cancun. So we gotta wait for Mommy to get the paper.
And we had to get some assistance to fill out some paperwork.
I'm gonna do it.
But after we paid for this assistance,
First I have to say, what's up, guys?
well, we actually had them deliver all of our boxes directly to our house. The rented car that we got when we first landed is really coming in handy. And although the dream was to just get a couple of scooters and ride around, it seems like we're getting real comfortable driving in this car. And we doing the best we could, learning the language, learning the customs. But some things never change. Just like barbecuing on this grill. Now, it did take a minute for it to light up. Well, it took longer than a minute. So I don't know what type of lighter fluid this was. It was like some type of gel.
Troll, baby.
But eventually, the grill was ready to go. And I was ready to get back to start my morning runs. Day after day. Out catching the sunrise. Of course, thinking about where I came from. Every time I go for my morning run.
Time for you to wear daddy's jersey.
No, it's back.
I think about how I used to run back in the hood early in the morning.
Dad used to wear. What's wrong, man, baby?
And the depression it was just running around the city.
How long I had that?
Seeing all the pissy mattresses on the sidewalk. All the broken TVs. All the couches. All the box springs. All the dirty teddy bears. Because it seemed like apartment after apartment, house after house, people was being evicted. And that first week of the month and last week of the month, you can always find all this furniture just on the sidewalks ready for bulk garbage. And now I'm out here running on the beach. So I used to run past crack houses and boarded up homes. Litter and craziness.
So good.
Now I'm out here on the beach, which is so crazy and unreal. And we're trying to get used to this new food shopping and learning our way around. I still didn't find my Fruity Pebbles yet. But you know what? To live here, I could pass on the Fruity Pebbles. Our first holiday weekend. And we decided to stay put and chill out. Get a watermelon, barbecue, hit up a water park. Learn our way around the city. Find out where the hospitals are, the malls, the stores. Meet and greet people. And so far, the Mexicans have been real friendly towards us. Willing to help. See, on this planet, we're all humans. We may speak a different language, but we all have a heart. We all bleed. We all breathe the same air. We're working on this communication thing. It's the only barrier the kids are having right now. But it seems like day by day they're getting more comfortable. Starting to meet friends at the food club, the beach club. And starting to meet friends in the backyard. And the crazy part, they're out here playing with more kids now than they ever did. Because back home it was a real rat race. Where mommy and daddy wasn't getting home till about 6:30, sometimes 7 p.m. after sitting in an hour and a half of traffic. I see a lot of opportunities to be able to get them to a lot of extracurricular activities. To put them in summer camp. They're not only going to have a daddy, but they're going to have a lot of personal trainers also to teach them tennis and golf, to teach them Spanish. And we got to turn the rental car back in. But it was time to buy our first scooter. And the goal is to get to eventually. And the kids love riding around the scooter. And it's pretty dope to be able to drop the kids off at summer camp on a scooter. See, back out in our old home in Jersey, they got so many laws and regulations that you can't do anything. And you better have your kids in them car seats. And there's nothing wrong with a car seat because they do keep children safe. But the cops at home be ready to pull you over for anything, especially driving while black. So you better always be correct. But out here in Mexico, I could drive around with both kids right here on this scooter, which is dope. And there's a lot of digital nomads out here working from home. And although I'm retired, if I was a young worker starting off, I wish I could be like one of them. Different country, same mission, to be able to work anywhere in the world. Win. Let's get it. My wife is slowly adjusting, getting used to the scooter. But I don't know how comfortable she really feels yet. I'm pretty sure she'll catch on. Because driving from the house to the beach don't make no sense, especially when we only have a minute or two away. It's easier to scoot around this little area. In this big city though. And we found a barbershop and a hair braider. And our brother and sister who works in that barbershop.
That's a lot of toys, but not a lot.
They do a real good job.
We have more coming.
And they're good people.
Because they're too big, we're not big too.
And they did a good job on Milan's hair and on my son's hair. Giving him a nice haircut. Now remember all them boxes that we sent off to Mexico? Well, on July 8th, customs released them and it was delivered to the house. And I can't remember anything that was in the boxes. All I remember was my boy toys. And they all arrived. Actually, all our boxes arrived. Just one problem. Somebody got me for my bike. And I'm not sure where my bike was lost at. If it was lost in Jersey, or if it was lost from the commute from Jersey to Florida. And then once all our stuff got to Florida, they put it on the shipping boat and they ship it on over here to Mexico. But yo, I'm real disappointed about that. Because although the bike might be 20 years old, it was my bike. And it rode pretty good. And for my size and height, it drove pretty good. And it's gonna be hard trying to find a bike just like that in Mexico.
I was on a little mission. Get my license plate for the
And I'm not
scooter.
trying to spend too much money on a bike, you
Make
know?
copies, some documents.
But all the TVs and the artwork,
Go back
baby.
to the DMV and try to get
And my
the
tools got here too. Yo, them tools definitely came in handy. And just like back at our old house, trying to teach Max how to keep his room clean. It's always a struggle. But day by day, it's going to get better. We're going to get used to this. And we here. We made that big move from the United States to Mexico. And we had no blueprint to follow. So we just doing it our own way. And hopefully the documentary can inspire others. It's a dream.
Oh. Start there.
Everything is new. From getting our first Amazon packages to finding out who got the Fruity Pebbles.
And he was like, oh,
It's just amazing to watch these kids run over a golf course in the sprinkles, happy. It's a feel-good story. After all the hard work that we put in and all the sacrifices that we made and the risks that we're willing to take, willing to learn new customs, a new culture, willing to stand out, look different. People definitely is going to be watching.
Big, how you loving Mexico?
But we got a whole heritage of people that we got to hold down
What? How you love living in
and
Mexico?
represent for.
hopefully I don't ever can't do it.
Word. All is right by the house.
It all falls on us. But it's a huge migration that's taking place at this point. So we wasn't the first, and we definitely won't be the last. We're just part of a new community of expats residing in Mexico. It's all about our children and our family. It's all about trying to do something extraordinary. And some things never change. So just live your life to the fullest. You only get about 100 years, give or take. So you might as well go out and live your best life. And don't let nobody stop you.